restricted visibility. All right, let's begin with the first point of conductor vessels in restricted visibility. What does it say? Can somebody just read that?
Yes, start करूं?
Yes, please.
So rule number 19, conduct of vessels in restricted visibility.
Yeah.
Point A, this rule applies to vessels not in sight of one another when navigating in or near an area of restricted visibility.
Okay, just hold it here. So two
Yes,
conditions which have to be met with for rule number 19 are we not in sight, and second is in or near an area of RV. These are the two conditions to be met with rule 19. Not in sight, in or near RV. अब इसका क्या मतलब है? So I have a situation. Okay, case number 11. Case number 11. Vessel A, own vessel in RV. Another vessel. Bravo. On my port bow. Okay. 5 miles off. 5 miles off. Not in sight. Which rule applies? Which rule applies?
The rule 19.
Rule 19. All right. Rule 19 applies. भाई मैं कह रहा हूं आई एम इन आरवी, मैं कह रहा हूं 5 miles not in sight. Rule 19 will apply. Now 2 miles she becomes in sight. Which rule will apply?
The normal sailing rule.
So number 19.
Okay. Then I'll give you another case. 1 mile off, not in sight. Which rule applies?
Same 19 only.
19 applies. 2 cables off, in sight. Which rule applies?
The rule 15.
Don't you think something is wrong?
Sir, I think 19 only.
Don't you think something is wrong? भाई
क्रेडिट सर
1 माइल पे नॉट इन साइट है, मैं रूल 19 लगा रहा हूं. कभी ना कभी in the thickest of fogs, if you've gone through it, you would have seen कि कुछ दूर पे तो नजर नहीं आ रहा था, जब वो जहाज एकदम फॉक्सल के पास आ गया नजर आने लग गया. ये सुनो. So
Yes, sir.
it's a classic case of now you see me, now you don't. It's a classic case of that. It means पहले you were not able to see me, now suddenly you are seeing me. So suddenly, as per this situation, if you start applying rule 15, तो मैं तो stand on हूं. He is the giveaway. तो मैं तो बैठ जाऊंगा. भैया तेरी तेरी मुसीबत है, तू संभाल. Is that right? Something is wrong. Correct or not? Any views? Anybody in the class?
सर वन क्वेश्चन सर, अगर वो 2 माइल पे है और वो जब साइट पे आ गई तो तभी उनको एक्शन लेना चाहिए.
एक्शन तो बाद की बात आएगी. पहले तो मैं रूल तो मुझे पता होगा कौन सा रूल लग रहा है. पहले तो मेरा रूल करेक्ट होना चाहिए.
सर तो
मेरी
जब
रूल
साइट पे आ गए तो रूल 15, 16, 17 लगेगा जब एक दूसरे के साइट पे है.
यहीं पे तो लोचा है. यहीं पे तो 2 महीने का लोचा है सीधा. 2 महीने के लिए तड़ी पार हो जाओगे. भाई यू हैव टू रियलाइज कि समथिंग which is not visible at some distance will become visible at a shorter distance. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If something
Yes.
is not the densest of fog, इतना डेंस फॉग है कि हमें अपना फॉक्सल नहीं कई बार नजर आता. ऐसा भी सिचुएशन देखा होगा आपने
Yes, sir.
कि अपना फॉक्सल में बंदे नजर नहीं आ रहे जो आगे फॉरवर्ड में है स्टेशन पे. ऐसी भी सिचुएशन आती है. वेरी heavy rainfall or whatever, snow, fog, whatever you name it. You would have seen it कि फॉक्सल में बंदे नजर नहीं आ रहे. फिर वो बंदा पैदल पे चलता हुआ पीछे आ रहा होता है, तो somewhere near the manifold or somewhere near the midship, then suddenly you find कि अच्छा वो नजर आ रहा है अब. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
तो how can I have a different rule applying? पहले तो different rule और अब different rule. ऐसा हो सकता है पॉसिबल? नहीं, not possible. So दूसरी सिचुएशन में क्या हो रहा है? मैं इन साइट हूं. आई एम इन और नियर एन एरिया ऑफ आरवी. इन और नियर एन एरिया ऑफ आरवी. सो पहली सिचुएशन रूल 19 अप्लाइज. सेकेंड सिचुएशन रूल 19 कंटिन्यूज टू अप्लाई. इज दैट ओके?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
दैट इज द मतलब ऑफ दिस. Once Rule 19 applies, it continues to apply. Rule 19 continues to apply. Even if target becomes insight. Is point number 1 okay with everyone? Any doubt? Any doubt? Point number 1. Because anything which is not inside will eventually become insight. जब वो मेरे हाथ दूर से नजर नहीं आ रहा, जब हाथ इतना पास आ गया तो नजर आ जा रहा है. I can't change the rule. Suddenly I cannot become stand on. Okay?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Point number 2. So please go ahead.
So point B is, sir, every vessel shall proceed at a safe speed adapted to the prevailing circumstances and conditions of restricted visibility. A power-driven vessel shall have her engines ready for immediate maneuver.
Okay. Safe speed should be as per Rule 19. In addition, I should have main engines ready for maneuvering. I should have main engines ready for maneuvering. Is this point okay with everyone? Point number 2.
Yes.
Go ahead with point number 3.
So point C, every vessel shall have due regard to the prevailing circumstances and conditions of restricted visibility when complying with the rules of section 1 of this part.
Okay. Section 1 is basically rule number 4 to 10. And we are talking about conduct of vessels in any condition of visibility. ये हम कह रहे हैं. Section 3 is rule 19 RV. So what if you are in a TSS in RV? Which rule will apply? You are in TSS in RV. Which rule will apply?
Sir, both rule 10 and rule 19.
Correct. Both rule 10 and rule 19 will apply. But the rules have been framed in such a way that even if you take action only as per rule 10, not as per rule 19, the rules will not contradict each other. Rules do not conflict with each other. ये समझ आ गया? So if I'm in narrow channel and I am in RV, both 9 and 19 will apply. Rule number 7 and 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, all will apply, continue to apply in any condition of visibility, in restricted visibility also. Is that okay with everyone?
Sir, in this C part, what is the meaning of due regard?
कौन सा वाला?
Sir, every vessel shall have due regard to the prevailing circumstances. तो इसमें due regards का क्या मतलब है?
Basically, that means whenever you are in rule 19, you will consider it that rules of section 1, that is 4 to 10, are also applicable. You will give consideration to that.
That means we will do proper lookout and everything.
Absolutely.
All will apply.
All will apply. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Coming on to delta now, point number 4. Haji, please go ahead.
So point number D, a vessel which detects by radar alone the presence of another vessel shall
Hold it
determine.
here. Just hold it here. Hold it here. A
Okay, sir.
vessel which detects by radar alone the presence of another vessel. इस सेंटेंस का क्या मतलब है? इस सेंटेंस का मतलब है radar is operational. A vessel which detects by radar alone the presence of another vessel. That means if radar is operational, the vessel must use it. The vessel must use it. A vessel which detects by radar alone the presence of another vessel. So, मतलब है, if radar is operational, the vessel must use it. Where? In RV. In RV. Okay, next line.
shall determine if a close quarter situation is developing and or risk of collision exists.
Okay. मतलब he must use it to find out ROC. How will he do it? How will he find out ROC? He must commence radar plotting. The rule is telling you indirectly, please carry out radar plotting. Commence radar plotting. And the purpose of doing this is to determine risk of collision. The purpose of it is to determine risk of collision. Next line.
If so, she shall take avoiding action in ample time,
Hold it.
provided that
Hold it. If so, matlab ROC is yes. If so, she shall take avoiding action in ample time. Who shall? The vessel with a radar. She shall. Matlab, if both vessels have a radar, then both vessels are give way vessels. ये मतलब है इसका. ये समझ में आया कि नहीं? If so, she shall take avoiding action in ample time. Both vessels are give way vessels. Provided that when such action consists of an alteration of course. क्या मतलब है? मतलब alteration of course is the preferred choice. Rule is telling you, अगर आपके पास रेडार है तो प्लीज ऑल्टर करोगे आप. Alteration of course, if so, she shall take avoiding action in ample time, provided that when such action consists of an alteration of course. Alteration of course is the preferred choice. The following shall be avoided, right? मतलब do not do the following. The following shall be avoided. मतलब please do not do this following. ये नहीं करोगे तुम जो following में लिखा हुआ है. तो सबसे पहले an alteration of course to port for a vessel forward of the beam. Do not alter course to port for a vessel forward of beam. Do not alter course to port for a vessel forward of the beam. Other than for a vessel being overtaken, मतलब can alter course to port if overtaking another vessel. तब कर सकते हो. ये समझ में आया कि नहीं?
समझ गया सर.
Okay. An alteration of course towards a vessel abeam or abaft the beam. Do not alter course towards a vessel abeam or abaft the beam. मतलब पीछे से अगर कोई जहाज आ रहा है तो मैं उसकी तरफ नहीं जा सकता, उससे दूसरी तरफ जा सकता हूं. अगर स्टार्बोर्ड क्वार्टर से जहाज आ रहा है तो पोर्ट जा सकता हूं, पोर्ट क्वार्टर से आ रहा है स्टार्बोर्ड जा सकता हूं. Is this line clear to okay with everybody? Is this line okay with everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
सर जो फर्स्ट पॉइंट है
हाँ जी,
तो जब ओवरटेक करा तो मतलब पोर्ट में जा सकते हैं.
बिल्कुल.
ठीक है
अगर
सर.
मैं ओवरटेक कर रहा हूं, अगर मैं ओवरटेक कर रहा हूं तो
ओके, अगर ठीक है, अगर मैं ओवरटेक कर रहा हूँ, अगर वेसल हमारे आगे है तो
और मैं उससे फास्टर हूं और मैं उसको ओवरटेक कर रहा हूं.
ठीक है सर.
सर इफ वी लुक इन द फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ दिस, तो जो वो फर्स्ट लाइन कह रहा है वो एज पर क्रॉसिंग सिचुएशन ही हो गई, क्योंकि अगर हम लोग स्टारबोर्ड ऑल्टर करेंगे तो इफ वी आर गिव वे वेसल तो हम लोग स्टारबोर्ड ऑल्टर करेंगे, एंड इफ वी आर स्टैंड वेसल एंड द गिव वे वेसल इज नॉट टेकिंग एक्शन, देन भी हम स्टारबोर्ड ही ऑल्टर करेंगे, तो वो तो फर्स्ट सिचुएशन तो सेम ही हो गई उसके हिसाब से.
I didn't get you. I didn't get you.
सर इफ देयर इज अ क्रॉसिंग सिचुएशन इन रिस्ट्रिक्टेड विजिबिलिटी, तो
Crossing
जो डी
situation
का
in
फर्स्ट,
restricted visibility. Okay.
यस सर. So if we are giveaway vessel also, or either if we are shadow vessel also, and if it is our duty to take action, then हम starboard ही alter कर रहे हैं.
एक
और जो
मिनट, एक
normal
मिनट,
scenario
एक
होता है,
मिनट, एक मिनट, एक मिनट. ये लाइन क्या लिखी है? क्या लिखा है?
so sir as per this, अगर दोनों ही starboard alter करेंगे तो फिर
एक
तो
मिनट, एक मिनट. ये क्या लिखा है?
sir both are giveaway vessels.
So how can you say a vessel is stand on in RV? You're totally wrong. There is no vessel which is stand on in RV. Both vessels are giveaway vessels. हमने लिख दिया यहाँ पे. Then why are you saying कि stand on? Stand on तो कोई है ही नहीं. दोनों को एक्शन लेना है आरवी में. Both are giveaway.
Okay, sir.
This funda should be very clear in your mind. Because the moment you start saying stand on in RV, your sure shot failed. Sure shot. The moment
Yes,
you
sir.
say stand on, the word stand on should not come in RV. The word crossing should not come. Because rule 15, 16, 17 does not apply. There are conductor vessels in sight of one another. You are in RV.
Yes, sir.
Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Any other doubt? Okay. So let us come to case number 12. Case number 12. Vessel A in RV. The line of distinction is forward of the beam and abaft the beam. Beam bearing is the distinction in RV. So your first point, whenever you are given, and let us say you have a vessel, couple of points on your port bow. What will be your first action? Sir, do I have an operational radar? That's what you will ask. If it's not made clear to you. So then the examiner will automatically say, yes, you have an operational radar. Sir, in that case, rule 19 applies. I will commence radar plotting. It will be your first answer. And the purpose is to determine risk of collision. Let us say if risk of collision is yes, my duty to keep clear. My duty is to keep clear. I will give a wide alteration of course to starboard. Alter course to starboard and pass well clear. PWC. Pass well clear. Is this line okay with everyone? Is this action okay with everyone? ठीक है? So this is Bravo 1. Supposing this vessel is over here, Bravo 2. then also the action remains the same. Supposing this vessel is at Bravo 3, then also same. Okay, now we come to Bravo 4. This is Bravo 4. This is Bravo 1, 2, 3. 4, Bravo 1, 2, and 3. For Bravo 4, if risk of collision exists, means I'm overtaking her. So now she could be doing 10 knots and I'm doing 12 knots. Now, as per 19 delta 1, I can alter course to port also. Alter course to port or starboard. Both the options exist. Is this clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we come same situation. Action by Bravo. So rule says that you cannot alter towards the vessel अभी मारते भी. But ये पीछे right astern है, पीछे से आ रहा है. Can you go to starboard? The answer is yes. Can you go to port? The answer is yes. Alter course to port, starboard. Alter course to port और starboard. दोनों जहाज दोनों जगह जा सकते हैं. अब आ जाती है चॉइस. Choices. Bravo. First choice will alter to port. First choice. Alpha, first choice, alter to starboard. Overtake from starboard side. Is this clear to everybody? Second choice, Bravo, starboard. Second choice. So, Alpha. So, Bravo, second choice. Starboard. Alpha. Second choice, port. Is this choices okay with everyone? And these choices are as per prudent seamanship. These choices are as per prudent seamanship. Is this okay with everyone?
Yes, sir.
सर
हाँ जी.
सर इन केस अगर जैसे ब्रावो ऑल्टर कर रहा है सेकंड चॉइस के अकॉर्डिंग एंड अल्फा फर्स्ट चॉइस के अकॉर्डिंग देन भी तो फिर कोलिजन रिस्क ऑफ कोलिजन एग्जिस्ट करता रहेगा ना सर फिर
नहीं
तो
करेगा.
फिर कैसे पता लगेगा
अगर ब्रावो सी बेसिकली अगर ब्रावो opts out for starboard, then if you are
Yes,
on
sir.
alpha, you will automatically go to port. So it boils down to who does the alteration first.
ओके सर
That is how it's going to be. So that is why I always say it's always the early bird catches the worm. You know, So you do the alteration jaldi, you will get an early bird discount. That's what I said in my vessel. जितनी जल्दी alter करोगे better रहोगे. It's always
Okay,
better to alter course earlier than to alter course later. Just remember this as a fundamental rule. You'll never be wrong if you alter earlier. You'll never go wrong. Because when you alter earlier, there are several things you are doing. Number one, you are indicating to the other guy, maybe a Chinese or a Vietnamese, that boss, I am awake on the bridge. सबसे पहली तो इंडिकेशन आप उसको ये बता रहे हो कि मैं जागा हुआ हूं, मैं सो नहीं रहा. दूसरा इंडिकेशन, आप उसको ये बता रहे हो कि भाई आई नो माई ROR वेल. These are the two fundamental indications to the other guy. Instantly, the moment you alter, indirectly you're telling him these two things. अब वो जो है, अगर उसको कॉन्ट्री कभी करना होता ना, तो भी वो फंस गया. He has to comply with ROR. He has to comply with you. So it's always better to alter earlier than later. Even if you are approaching a waypoint on your chart, okay, and you are 1 or 2 miles earlier, alter pehle, no problem. I've seen a lot of officers waiting. नहीं मेरा अभी तो 2 माइल है, अभी 10 मिनट है, मैं वेट करूंगा, 10 मिनट के बाद ही करूंगा ऑल्टर. अरे भाई अभी ऑल्टर कर दो, अभी तो पीसफुल है सारा कुछ. 10 मिनट के बाद में सिचुएशन चेंज हो गई, फिर क्या करोगे? फंस गए. सडनली वहां पे कोई आ गया, एक और फिशिंग वेसल्स आ गए. अब बोलोगे नहीं मैं तो फंस गया. जब 10 मिनट पहले आपको ऑप्शन मिल रही थी, क्यों नहीं ऑल्टर किए? जस्ट बिकॉज यू वांटेड टू गो ऑन द डॉटेड लाइन. No, that's not necessary. Just remember that. ठीक है? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let us stop here. So this is
Sir,
what.
just hold out, sir. Sir, what if the radar is ill operational, ill alley of the vessel?
अभी 19 एको आएगा. अभी मैं एको पे आ रहा हूँ. अभी मैंने छोड़ दिया वो अगली क्लास के लिए. जो ये प्रिंसिपली इसमें बहुत मिस्टेक्स होती हैं, इसलिए मैं इसको स्प्लिट करा हुआ है. डेल्टा को अलग क्लास में करता हूँ, एको को अलग क्लास में करता हूँ. फॉर दिस रीजन.
Okay, sir.
Sir, can you please show the board for 1 minute, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. Chalo, let's stop here. And we'll continue on 19 echo next class. Okay. Chalo. Bye. See you.